unique as your love. Explore our vast selection of certified natural and lab-created diamonds, each hand-picked for brilliance and beauty. Whether you desire the timeless allure of one of our hand-selected engagement rings, or you'd like to custom design the perfect ring, visit us today and let our experts guide you in finding the ring of her dreams, because love deserves the best. Tracy's Fine Jewelry, where love sparkles.
You took the first step and quit smoking, but even former smokers may still be at risk for lung cancer. That's why SaveByTheScan.org wants you to know about a new low-dose CT scan that can detect lung cancer early. It takes only 60 seconds and could save your life. You took the first step, now take the next. Visit SaveByTheScan.org for a simple quiz to see if you're eligible and talk to your doctor about screening. SaveByTheScan.org is brought to you by the American Lung Association's Lung Force Initiative and the Ad Council.
WGSX Lynn Haven, W Field Q, Port St. Joe. Powered by Panama City Toyota. ESPN Northwest Florida. Rise and shine, campers. It's a brand new day.
What a lovely morning.
Good morning, starshine.
You seem happy this morning.
Morning, everybody. Thanks for coming in early.
The Coach James Hale Show is live and local. Live from the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Hot tub! I'm full of water! I stay hot tub! Stay hot tub! Gonna get you hot tub! I'm gonna make it wet! Stay hot tub! Rubber dub and hot tub! Rubber dub and me! Shaking hot tub!
Yeah!
Really make me sweat!
Yeah!
Shaking hot tub!
Yeah!
Really make me wet! Well!
You know, last night on Netflix, we saw a special they had on Eddie Murphy, Charlie Murphy, but it was on Eddie Murphy, and it was incredible. It was an hour and a half long.
Charlie Murphy's
his brother.
Isn't he? Yeah,
he's
dead.
He got it. Okay. He went over everything. You know, he never drank, never smoked. Fred says the first time he tried a joint, he was 30 years old. But he was all around it, saw it, but he never did it. Really smart with his money. You ought to see his house. It's incredible.
Played basketball with Prince.
Oh, my God.
Did he tell that story?
Yeah. Who's the real great guitar player?
Prince.
No, not Prince. The other one.
Hendrix.
Who?
Jimi Hendrix?
Yes, Jimi Hendrix. He hung out with him, all these guys. But you know who he loved? You know who he loved? Elvis. He grew up loving Elvis.
Huh.
It was Elvis, and anyway, Richard Pryor, Elvis, his heroes and stuff. It was great. If you like it, you got to watch it. And what did they show? The Eddie Murphy, the thing you just played.
The hot tub from Saturday Night
Live. It was incredible. But all the movies he's made, playing all the different parts. He's only won one award for his voice, and the one, the Clump or whatever it was, we played the mother, the grandmother, all of them. He should have won an Academy Award for that. That was incredible.
There was a couple of movies where Eddie Murphy played multiple parts in the movie.
I don't see how he had won anything, but it was incredible. Hey, I was in church Sunday. I wish I'd have wrote them down. Steve Irwin had some great turkey jokes for Thanksgiving. It was good. Man. And then I got out there. I kept saying it over and over. And then I forgot to write them down when I got out of the car, and my phone said it to the phone, you know. And then I get home. I started thinking, oh, yeah, I got to write down what he said.
You could have recorded it on your phone, you know.
I know. I didn't take my phone in there. But I couldn't remember what he said. But it was good. Steve Irwin, you did a good job. Anyway. What's up, Patrick?
Another day of paradise out here in our lovely Panama City.
Has anybody seen the legendary Chad Mitchell?
I think he was doing something today. I think he notified us he wasn't going to be here.
He notified me he was going to be here.
Oh, well then. Did
he tell you he was not going to be?
He's caught in traffic then somewhere.
Oh, okay. You just take it up for him. Here's what I said. I said, you got Florida and Florida State tomorrow. They both lost. Auburn's going to beat Alabama. That's what I told him. Then, no response. I said, hey, what time do you want me and Julie over to your house for Thanksgiving? Do we need to bring anything? He goes, a case of wine.
A whole lot of wine.
Give me the address. I haven't got it yet, but I do know where it's at.
You want to talk to Mike? He wants to.
No, I don't want to talk about Mike. I don't want to talk about him.
He's got a joke.
Oh, he's got a joke? Let's talk to him then. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. What's the
saddest sound in SEC football?
What is the status? It's all up in the air. For you talking about the SEC championship?
Sad.
Oh, sadness.
Saddest.
Sadness. I don't know.
Saddest
Who's
sound.
sad? Nobody's sad.
No, the saddest sound in SEC football is Tom Petty music playing in a half-empty stadium. And maybe FSU will hear it this weekend. But we sure heard it Saturday.
That game didn't count. Did you hear the latest ineligible players for Tennessee?
Yeah.
Yeah. He hadn't even read the paper today. Did you hear what happened?
Oh, I haven't heard that. Tell me about it, brother.
I'm just making it up. I don't know. No.
Well, you know what?
Tennessee put a beat down. You know what? You know what idiot picked Florida to upset them? Me.
You know what the bad thing about that game was? I went to the store for like 10 minutes. Right about the time game started, I come back and it's 31-0. And I
know.
I was like, what happened?
Anybody
want to go to the movies?
Hey, you can always watch Andy and Boss Hall as we do in the South. But let me tell you what I'm afeared of. That for the once-in-a-generation Vanderbilt win at Knoxville, or once in 2 generations.
You think that's going to happen? I don't know about that.
I don't know if it's going to happen. That's saying a lot. I will tell you what else I'm upset about. I watched Reese Davis and Palmer, and I thought a male porno movie was going to be written starring Arch Manning. If you paid any attention to that game, that made me sick. Diego Pavia throwing 5 touchdown passes and running for another one, and they get all up. They're all happy because Arch finally showed up. Well, guess what? Guess what that game had in common? No defense on both sides. Go A&M. Go Marcel. Y'all have a great one. Go Vols.
Go Gators.
I've got Tennessee here as a 2.5-point favorite.
Yeah. I think Vandy's going to – I don't know. I kind of feel Tennessee's going to get it. If it was played at Vandy, I would pick Vandy, but I think Tennessee's going to get it done. The man, the myth, the legend is in the house. He's in the building. That guy is incredible. One of the first doctors ever trained in robotic surgery. The man's incredible. He's got special hands. There's no doubt about that. The man, the myth, the legend, the one and only, Chad Mitchell.
Anchor down.
Anchor down. What do you think? You think Vandy's going to?
Yes.
You think they're going to beat Tennessee at Tennessee? Come on, man.
I do. I'm
going to ask you all these picks.
They hear Rocky Top all year long.
All right. If it was at Vandy, if it was in Nashville, I would say
anchor down.
All right.
They're going to beat Tennessee. This is their year.
I think it's going to be an interesting game.
I think it's going to be a close game. I think it's going to be an exciting game.
I think it's going to be a very good game.
War Eagle, baby. War Eagle. Hey.
Roll Tide.
I am a Roll Tide, but we're going down. It's over. Done. Bama. It's going to be Georgia. And you know what's going to happen this weekend?
John, can we get new fans?
You know what's going to happen this weekend?
Can we get rid of the ones? Can we fire the Fairweather fans?
Yeah. No, I'm just being honest. All right, here's what's going to happen. Bama's going to go down. Texas is going to beat A&M. Georgia Tech's going to beat Georgia. Ole Miss is going to go down.
Georgia Tech's not going to
It's going to be chaos. They all lose. Everybody's going to lose.
No.
What would happen if that
happened? Is it a full moon?
No. No, seriously, what if that happened, though? Mississippi State beats Ole Miss. Texas beats – now, I wouldn't shock me a bit if Texas beats A&M.
Right.
Auburn beats Alabama. The one that I don't think is going to happen is Georgia Tech over Georgia.
I think Bama and Georgia are going to get it done.
You do?
Yeah.
What about Texas and A&M?
That I'm not real sure on.
Do we want to face Texas? Do you want to face Georgia again?
I don't worry about stuff like that. It's whoever's on the schedule.
I do.
Get them.
I look ahead.
I
want to play A&M. I want A&M.
If you're undefeated. A good team, you don't care who you're playing next.
I want an undefeated A&M. I don't want any part of Georgia Bulldogs. Did you hear about the latest arrest of Georgia?
I say bring the Georgia Bulldogs
I have not heard any stories.
Their redshirt freshman offensive line got arrested. Listen, remember the movie Smokey and the Bandit, where Burt Reynolds would get in front and make the cops come after him, that way the truck could go by? The kid's mother did that for her son. They passed the cops. She was going 100 miles an hour on a 25-mile-an-hour.
She was.
The mother of the football player. Did you hear about it?
Uh-uh.
So they go after her. They lose him for a while. You know who turns him in? His position coach took him. I think it was his position coach. I think it was the line coach that went and turned him in. He's got so many counts; it's unbelievable.
So here becomes the most interesting question, just in left field. So does Georgia have to pay him NIL now? Is this how Kirby's getting rid of some of that payroll?
Probably not.
Throughout the year he gets guys arrested?
Would you say they're going to pay him while he's in jail?
Probably not.
And I've got the...
if they have a contract.
Can you believe that, though? Someone's mother, they arrested her. They got her arrested. She got, wanting to get it on. They got arrested her. The kid, again, got away. And the coach, thank goodness he went and talked to his coach, and the coach turned him in. They wouldn't turn him in.
Now, did y'all see the report yesterday?
Why would he tell the coach what he did? I mean,
wait, you're in trouble. Just like you're like
probably
your
didn't tell
family.
it. Probably they arrested
I thought
his
he
mom.
didn't get caught.
No, he didn't. The mother did. He knew he was going down, so you go tell the coach, this is what I did.
And I'm all about people doing the right thing.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't be doing that.
If
kind
I don't
of stuff.
stop at a stop sign or something like that, I'm not
I did hear I think the dumbest thing I've ever heard a football player do, as far as getting paid.
He was doing
San
a lot
Francisco
more than that.
49ers wide receiver Brandon Ayuk, who got traded from Kansas City. $149 million contract is what he had. He got hurt, never showed up to any of the meetings at San Francisco. They have voided his contract.
Yes.
Wow.
I saw that.
What?
And then the NFL asked him if he wanted to appeal it, and he's like, nah.
What's up with that?
Something's going on with that.
Hey, how would you like to have that type of I think Chad may have that type of side stash over there where he can just say, here's a 149. We don't.
If I did, I wouldn't be on this show.
That's another thing. That property when him bought 26 years on 38. I want to go ahead and sell it. He doesn't want to. He wants to. I know what he wants. He thinks I'm going to pass away and he'll get it all. Doctors, lawyers. You can't live with them. You can't live without them.
He's always making us wealthier than we are.
Let's talk about Thanksgiving. This is our Thanksgiving. Our last show will be tomorrow. Then we're going to be out for Thanksgiving like the kids are. And the Bay District schools are out right now.
Did anybody bring the scale so we can pre-weigh and then weigh again Monday?
Yeah, no.
I'll be 5 to 10
it's going to be 5 pounds more.
What are you doing for Thanksgiving? I mean, I hadn't got that invite yet, so I'm just curious. When are we going to the Iron Bowl? What time are we leaving?
That's because I got family over.
Well, you told me I was family.
You are.
All right. No, really, you got a lot of people coming to town?
You get to sit at the small table.
Now we'll pull out the little child stool for him.
Wait. You have a big table?
Here's the piano stool. That's
How many people you got coming?
I don't know yet.
I mean, they stay at your house or just coming to eat?
Some are staying at my house, and then others are coming in.
Yeah. You got grandkids?
And it's a little influx. Yeah, I have 2 grandkids.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I forgot. That's your daughter.
My son.
Your son, yeah. Your daughter, yeah. Okay. Patrick, what are you doing? You all staying here? Y'all going
we're staying here. A few people coming in.
Yeah. Big cooking.
Eat some turkey, watch some football.
What are you doing, Wildcat? Y'all staying here?
Yeah, we're staying here, and my sister's coming down. My kid sister's coming down. She always comes down. We're going to go out on the boat.
That's awesome.
Makes no sense to me.
Absolutely.
We might not see him again ever.
I might be
he kind of looks like a pirate. You put a patch on him and a hat.
He acts like a pirate too sometimes. What are you
it's 7:45. It's 7:45. We're going to give somebody
SEC championship tickets.
Yeah, we're not going to give them away. We're going to get somebody registered to win the tickets.
Yes, you got to show your ID. Or you don't
like that.
You got to vote.
So we're going to do that at 7:45, right before Doc does his.
Do we know who's
Georgia
playing the game yet? No, we don't. We'll know this time next week who's playing the game. Yeah, if Bama's in it, I know who's going to win those tickets.
So, last Monday's show, we had a caller call in. I don't know if you heard about this, but
I did.
He was, saying how lame all of the update shows were, and go Bulldogs. And when were we going to get a Georgia update? segment.
When
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Conrad comes back.
Very adamant.
We talk about George all the time. What do they talk? We just got talked about one of the players.
No, he said something good. He was tired of all the negativity.
Yeah, it's how the negativity
I love Kirby. Did you tell me I love Kirby?
No, he knows. It's one of our usual callers.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, it was funny. He broke the show up.
I was asking you a question for you deflected. I said, what are you happy for? What are you thankful for?
What am I thankful for? I'm thankful, one, for God in my life. You know, that's
Amen.
Anybody else in your life you want to be thankful for? So, a good friend you've known for 26 years. Okay, keep going.
My kids, my
Keep
grandkids.
Keep going.
The mechanic.
The guy that saved you on the
guy that
sideline.
cuts the
People that run
grass.
my office.
I'm done with him.
And Coach Hale.
I'm done with him.
Wait. I should have mentioned Julie up there with my family, and then Coach Hale
And then
later
Coach.
on. Yeah.
Because she's the one that's providing it.
You know what? I was in his office Thursday, and I didn't go mess with you because I had to get in there and see Noble, and I didn't get to see him. But I saw
Didn't get to see Noble?
No, I got to see one of his assistants.
Oh, yeah.
So
Alyssa.
yeah, she's good. She's good.
She's very good.
Patrick, what are you thankful for?
Family, friends, just life.
Health. Yeah, everybody got to say health. Without that,
Oh, yeah, no, without health, you got nothing.
you have all the money in the world.
Yep.
You don't have health. You have it. Walkout. What about you? What are you thankful for?
Well, I am thankful, first of all, that they found my cancer in time, and they took it out 100% clean, and I passed my first test a month ago. So I'm still good to go. I'm still going to be around for another little while.
Still ringing the bell.
And then I'm very thankful that God came into my life and changed my lifestyle. I won't go into my details about it, but miraculously, and I can't
He always
stress that
does.
word. It was
Always
a
does.
miraculous change in my lifestyle that I didn't think could or would ever happen. And it's happened. And then I got, I tell everybody, and they're like, no, that's not true. And I'm like, dude, it's true.
Yep.
It happened.
Yep.
Here I am, So I'm very thankful for that. And I'm real thankful for my wife.
Yeah.
Because without her, I'd have been dead 3 times.
Anybody else? Take your time.
Let's see. I'm thankful that the doc shows up every Monday
Thank you,
on
John.
time
Yeah, and fills
sits in for you
when he doesn't show up
when
after
he doesn't
Alabama.
show up.
Keep going. Anybody else?
And
Anybody else?
And I'm thankful for the guy that helped me get unstuck yesterday. Because the roads are so dry, because it hasn't rained for a long time.
I'm done with all y'all. I'm sick of y'all.
I'm thankful for Randy and Bone Crusher who set things up so I can just come in here
That's
in the
bad.
morning.
If I'm behind those guys, that is bad. Hey, I got all 3 of you. None of you.
Did you forget anybody, John?
No, I did. That's pretty much it.
Anyway, we hope you all have a great Thanksgiving. I don't like any of these people in this room anymore.
This is fun.
Chad,
Can we keep doing this?
Chad,
No.
I think they're thankful for Norvell being at Florida State still.
Oh, he's going to stay. We'll talk about that in the update.
That's still out there.
Yeah, he's going to stay.
Well.
Just like Coach Hale, he's going to stay too.
I'm leaving. Y'all are mean. You know what I always tell you? What do I always say? It doesn't happen to you. It happens for you. And I got to keep telling myself that. You know what I mean?
We all have to keep telling ourselves.
Yeah, you
that,
ruined
for
my
sure.
weekend worrying about your test.
Yeah, I'm worried about it too.
We won't go into that. But
Be thankful in all things.
Anybody want to ask me what I'm thinking? I noticed no one has asked me anything. I've asked.
What are you thankful for?
We got to take a break.
oh yeah, we do got to take a break.
He needs the next segment.
You want to do a commercial? Or wants us to go?
Do a commercial.
The legendary J. Michael's Restaurant. They're closed today, but they'll be open tomorrow. The legendary J. Michael. Don't forget, every Wednesday is a special day. World famous J. Michael spaghetti. But they got great seafood every single day. Julie yesterday got this shrimp burger. It's like a burger instead of a hamburger meat. You get all the shrimp on there. It's incredible.
Grind up the shrimp?
No, it's this fried good shrimp. It's unbelievable. Everything at J. Michael's is outstanding. Go check it out. You'll be glad you did. But we're there every single Wednesday for that world famous J. Michael's spaghetti. Now, if you're over in Lynn Haven, it's Beef O'Brady's and Pat Perno. I'm kind of sad Mosey's football season's over. A lot of people like to go down there and eat before they go to Tommy Oliver. But we got Black Friday, all the football games being played. 11 o'clock, Mississippi State, Ole
good
Miss.
games.
Oh, my God. Then you got Georgia Tech. And at night, 6:30, ABC, Texas A&M. What a lineup on Friday. Get down to Beef O'Brady's in Lynn Haven. Just sit there all day long. Eat, drink, be merry. Have a great time. Beef O'Brady, Lynn Haven. We'll be right back. I hope we can get Coach Witten on. Man,
We got him.
What a season. What a season. I think I was watching that game. 95-yard pick six. If we don't have that happen. Anyway, we'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida is your college football headquarters for the biggest and best games of the week.
It's a touchdown!
Huge rivalries and your favorite teams in the SEC, ACC, and beyond.
It's a miracle!
The Gators, Hurricanes, LSU, Georgia, Auburn, and Notre Dame play here.
Unbelievable!
The Gulf Coast headquarters for college football is 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning. This is Joanna on ESPN Northwest Florida with your forecast on this Monday. Partly cloudy skies this afternoon and evening with a gentle breeze around 10 miles per hour coming out of the south-southeast, and look for the high to be 76. Tonight, there will be partly cloudy skies with the temperature reaching 67. Lightly sprinkling tomorrow with the high of 77. This weather is sponsored by Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
When it comes to building smart and roofing right, TK Vandy's is the name you can trust. They're your go-to for general contracting, design, build solutions, and top quality roofing. From concept to completion, they deliver excellence on time and on budget. Whether it's a custom build or a complex renovation, they've got you covered. Literally. Call TK Vandy today and build something better together. TK Vandy, built with purpose, roofed with pride.
Toyotathon is on at Panama City Toyota, where you can get 1.99% APR on a new Camry and get $500 in holiday cash. Get 3.49% APR on a new Corolla and get $500 in holiday cash. Get 1.99% on a new Tacoma, plus $1,000 in holiday cash. And 1.99% on a new Tundra, plus you'll get $1,000 in holiday cash. Shake up your holidays at Toyotathon.
Offers expire December 1st. Visit PanamaCityToyota.com for details.
College football isn't life and death. It's much more important than that. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
And welcome back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. We got him on that now. Coach Witten, Mosey High, what a year, what a team. Didn't get what the results they wanted, but really, we'll let him tell you everything that went on. But I was so proud of those kids. They never gave in. They never quit. They kept fighting. They fought back, put themselves in a position to win that football game. But let's bring him in right now. Coach Witten, good morning, sir. How you doing?
Good morning, guys. How you doing? Good.
Well, I hate it for you. I hate it for the kids. What a season. Incredible year. You get that magical number, 10 wins. And just, this is me. Don't get mad at me. But to me, it really kind of beat yourself in this game with the turnovers. Talk about the game, what happened, and give some love to those kids. What a great year they've had.
No, you're 100% right. Obviously the name of the game is the turnover battle. We clearly lost it. And, but even that being said, we gave ourselves a chance to win there in the end, and that's just a testament to our kids and how hard they fought. Obviously, there at the end of the first quarter, we were down, I think, 3 scores, and it would have been real easy for everybody just to say, hey, it was a great year, throw in the towel, and these kids didn't do that. They've competed, they fought the entire season. Coming into the year, I don't think a lot of people thought this team could get to this point, considering all the guys that we'd lost off a really good team the year before. And these guys just had a workmanship mentality the entire season, overcoming the Bay loss. And like you said, to get to 10 wins speaks to just being a great group of kids, great leadership, hardworking kids, and they're definitely truly going to be missed.
That was incredible too, Coach. I mean, see, like you said, they could have had the heart broken and said, hey, we can't, we're done, we're down. Have you ever been involved with a team and playing elite talent in the state playoffs? this late in the year to get down that many points and to fight back and get where you could have won the football game. Have you ever been involved in that before?
No, I have not. I definitely have not. Like I said, we got down. Obviously, you don't want to put yourself in that situation, but we did, and we had a little bit positive. We cut it close, and then we went in halftime and talked about the situation, and talked about how hard we've worked, and we're not going to just roll over and die, and even if some things don't go our way, just keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen there at the end of the ball game. And again, we talked about it. We can talk about it, but you have to believe it. We have to believe that we're going to get back into this ball game, and the kids definitely did believe it. And so I think from the outside in, I think people can respect that. Obviously in life, you're not going to win every single ball game, but people respect people that work hard and that compete, and because that translates into, to me, everything that you do in life.
It just seemed like y'all were getting better and better every week, and the hard work, the attitude, the character of those players. If you wouldn't mind, talk about some of the seniors that have been on this football team that have helped build this program over there. Give us some names of some of these guys.
Oh, I mean, first and foremost is just Wyatt Fleming, just captain, senior, 3-year starter at middle linebacker. One of the craziest things, I've never seen this happen before, but halfway about through the third quarter, I mean, just split his helmet right in two, right down the middle. And again, I've never seen that happen before. Just speaks to how hard he was playing, how hard he was flying around out there. Had to come out for one play, got him a new helmet, and went right back to work. Joseph Chima, a kid his freshman year, played offense and defensive line for us. If you would have told me that he would be the player that he turned into, I mean, he weighed almost 400 pounds, lost 100 pounds over his career, started for us at right guard and nose. Demetrius Gillis, a corner for us, just exemplifies Mosley football. Didn't play as a freshman, barely played as a JV. As a junior, was a backup, didn't play at all, and then just keeps working, keeps plugging away, and then starts for us at corner, a hard position his senior year. Had a couple of picks on the year. And, that's what, to me, what Mosley football is all about, just keeping your head down, working, continuing to get better. And then, like I said, at the end of his career, most kids would have given up and said, hey, I'm never going to play for Mosley. He's starting the entire year for us at corner. Carson Griffin on offense obviously had an unbelievable year, close to 10 touchdowns. Great skill player. So, those are just a couple of the seniors, and again, just proud of the work that they've put in over the course of their 4 years at Mosley.
Coach, I know that, this loss is pretty tough, but talk about the younger players and what this does for them, their mindset, to see their team go, 2 games into the playoffs and lose a game maybe they shouldn't have lost. The mindset and how that helps these younger players. Talk about that a little bit.
Yeah, no, it definitely does. I mean, these seniors have continued the standard of Mosley football, 3 district championships in a row. So, that's definitely the standard that we're playing for. The hard thing is trying to get these kids to understand is, to me, in the game of high school football, there's a minimum threshold of talent that you have to have. And I think, at Mosley, we have that minimum threshold. Then after that, it's all just mental toughness. Bad things are going to happen to you in the game of football. What is our ability to overcome those bad things, not give in? Those are the things that if you can do those, I think that's what gives you the ability to separate yourself from other teams. It's really hard. It's really hard to make up the talent gap. It's real easy to make up the mental toughness gap. And, so those are the things that we really focus on. But, you can see the other night, Khalil Lauderdale, he's a freshman for us. He gets the opportunity to get out there in the game, and you can clearly see he looks like a real football player out there.
Yeah, his name was called several times during the broadcast.
Yeah, he's just a 9th grader for us, and Khalil's got a chance Khalil's got a chance to be a special player. I don't think, most people realize this, but, over the course of this football season, we started 7 sophomores. Wow. And so we, this was kind of the most people thought was going to be our gap year, that, hey, Mosley might take a step back. And again, through our senior leadership, they willed us to 10 wins, and we got a lot of young players that got a ton of experience on this year. And like the most challenging part is not letting the success for these young guys go to their head. That when we go back in January, we got to start all the way back over at square one. And, you know, it'll be a completely new team with completely new objectives. And, you know, you can't bring any of the success from the previous season to the next season. And, you know, that's one of the biggest challenges in young kids, of getting them to understand that, hey, just because you did something the previous year doesn't mean you're automatically going to be able to do that the next year.
Hey, Coach, can you talk a little bit about JP with his advancement and growth that he had over the year, coming off of the 3-year starter that you had at quarterback, and then the way he was able to step in? I know he had a couple mistakes in the game, but he played injured, and his heart, as I was watching, was just, you know, without several players, you're not where you're at, but he was a vital role this year.
Oh,
you've got a ton of players, but
we do not get 10 wins this year without JP Olsen back. You know, I said it going into the season that he's by far the smartest quarterback I've ever coached. He's accurate. You could definitely see that play out over the course of the season, and JP will be the first to tell you he was heartbroken that he did not play his best game this past Friday, and but I know this from the head coaching standpoint. For our season to end that way, I wouldn't have it end any other way, because I am confident that dude is the hardest working kid I've ever been around. And every single day he goes to work, he will remember that football game, and to make sure that doesn't happen again. And as good as he was this year, I have all the confidence that he's going to come out and be even better next year. He's definitely not scared of those expectations, and he will make sure that all of our guys and all of our skill guys are working into off season, throwing, catching, continuing to get better. And just really proud of the year that JP had.
Well, I know one thing, Mosley football, it never stops. You do such a wonderful job. I think, you got all the connections. You coach college football. You know all these different college coaches. It never stops. And you do a great job placing your players at all the different levels across the board to go on to continue to play. The winter workouts you go through, you put them through, is incredible. And that's the reason you guys continue to win and be successful. Anything we can do to help you, let us know, and we certainly appreciate you, and what a great job you did this year. Thanks you for coming on, Coach.
Well, I appreciate you guys having me.
All right. We'll got time to do any commercials? All right, let's do a couple commercials. Coach Witten, Mosey, what a year. You win 10 games, you've done something. Yeah. That's the magical number.
Win the first playoff game and be in the second one. Yeah. That means something too.
Yeah, well, I think that Mainland team was one of the best in the state.
Oh yeah, there's no doubt. They played. There's a reason they're still playing, but I don't see Mosley going away. As long as he's over there, I think they're going to continue to be a powerhouse football program. I really do. Just like Stevenson Air Conditioning, I know they're a powerhouse. You know it, and Chad and I know it. We all went with Stevenson Air Conditioning. Chad, that mansion he had to get a new system, and he went with the best. Stevenson Air Conditioning is the best. There's no doubt. You know what? I was looking at Eddie Murphy's house. That was incredible. I was kind of compared to Chad's. Similar.
Yeah, Eddie lives in Southport, right?
Eddie Murphy's house, Chad's garage.
Yeah, Eddie Murphy's house is incredible. Anyway, Stevenson Air Conditioning, they're there for you anytime, day or night. And it's going to get cold this weekend. And it's going to get hot again. It doesn't matter what the weather is if you got Stevenson Air Conditioning. Get it serviced twice a year. It's going to save you money in power bill and make the unit last longer. But if you got an old one, get rid of it. This is one of the few things you can purchase and pay for itself over a period of time. But you don't want to go national. Go local. Go Stevenson Air Conditioning. Jason graduated from Mosley High School. He started this company. They take so much pride in what they do. Their employees are incredible. Stevenson Air Conditioning. Most honest, hardworking people out there. Stevenson Air Conditioning, #1. We will be, can I got time to do another? We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest. You awful mean today.
It's the PCB Hobby Takeover with Todd. Mondays at 5:20 on ESPN Northwest Florida.
That is a very high-end card and very rare.
Todd talks about coins, trading cards, collectibles, and the amazing stories behind them.
It was the first one that's ever come through my door.
Plus, we'll be taking your calls and questions at 850-215-6290. The PCB Hobby Takeover.
A platform for you to do your hobby.
Mondays at 5:20 on the Sports Talk Monster. ESPN Northwest Florida.
For exciting college football, the best boiled seafood, and the most game day fun, it's Lone Star Boil House. Watch the games on their huge Jumbotron. Challenge your friends to beer pong, cornhole, and oversized Connect 4 in their new adult lounge. Lone Star Boil House is where the locals go for incredible wings, the best boiled seafood, and a new breakfast menu. Saturday and Sundays starting at 9. Crush the follow on Facebook to catch huge game day specials. Lone Star Boil House, 320 West 5th Street, downtown Panama City.
Want to do something meaningful without overhauling your schedule? Become a big brother or big sister. It's simple. Hang out, listen, be present. Right now, over 300 children in Northwest Florida are waiting for someone like you. Call 850-433-KIDS or visit BeTheBig.org to learn how you can help shape a child's future today.
Well, it's that time of the year again, folks. Yep, Christmas is right around the corner. And to avoid the stress and rush, Tracy's Fine Jewelry is starting our Christmas sale early. That's right, all diamond jewelry is on sale for 30% off. All estate jewelry is on sale now for 40% off. Rings, earrings, pendants, and bracelets. Mark it off your list and lay away now. At Tracy's Fine Jewelry, we love to save you time and money. So avoid the rush and come see us at Tracy's Fine Jewelry, where Santa shops.
The number one SEC call-in show is now twice as big. It's double the Paul Feinbaum Show. Weeknights starting at 6.
Okay, but also go faster.
Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Yesterday, they fired the coach at Cal, and ACC coach gets fired. And Chad's going to give us information right now on what's going on with Coach Norvell. But, Chad, I'll be honest with you, that, again, you talking about a team beat themselves, 2 fumble punt. Anyway, I'll let you get into it.
Yeah,
Before we get into FSU, let's talk about newbies. Get out one of the 4 newbies. Have a great time, especially this week. Everybody's back in town. All the, I know all the younger people are back in town. They'll all be at newbies, the mothership, no doubt about that. Newbies 2 on the Curve, go watch all the ball games. Then head out to the mothership. You'll have a great time. You're going to have some great entertainment lined up for you this weekend. John and Charlotte always give back to the community. Let's make sure we go out and support them. If you're in town, you're in Panama City, get out newbies over there, the big, beautiful blue facility in St. Andrews. You'll be glad you did. All right, Chad, what do you got for us today on Florida State?
Well, since you brought up Norvell to start, we'll get to the game here in a little bit and the unfortunate side of what happened there. But Florida State decided to keep Mike Norvell through the 2026 season. It looks like the administration of the university got together and decided to keep him. I think some of that probably has to do with money. Because of how much they owe. But at the same time, maybe that's keeping them from making a rash decision. I still think
rash decision?
Yeah, because I still think Norvell's a pretty good coach, and I think what they're deciding to do here, it wasn't just that they're keeping Norvell. They're trying to increase the funding for bringing in players and getting that part right. You can't go wrong with that part. You've got to have good players no matter who the coach is. So I think, if there's a silver lining, it may be that. We'll see. And, if he doesn't perform through next year, hey, I don't think they're going to have a choice. But anyway, they are keeping Mike Norvell. That is official. And they're keeping him through the 2026 season. Talking about the game, I think the way the season's gone, when the player couldn't avoid the punt and it hit him in the helmet, That is like classic for how this season has gone for them. I mean, the players trying to get out of the way, right? and don't. And I mean, what can you do?
It's like they can't win for losing.
Exactly. I mean, that's just right there. That's just bad luck. How the ball bounces, whatever. Anyway, FSU.
Can I say something real quick?
Well, let me give the score first,
Go
and then
ahead.
you say
Go
something.
ahead.
FSU loses to the North Carolina State Wolfpack 21-11. I find it interesting. Florida scored 11 points too. But anyway, go ahead. What were you going to say?
Well, there were two long passes that the guys could have caught. And I thought one of them, I thought he had it, but he hit the ground. It came out. There were two long passes that could have maybe changed the entire ball game if they could have held on to the passes. And then the two mistakes in the kicking game, that just crushed them.
Yeah.
It's not so much NC State beat them. They beat themselves.
Exactly. And that unfortunate punt play.
Yeah.
So FSU had 4 turnovers. They had 383 total yards to North Carolina State's 286.
Yeah.
So that tells
Yeah.
you something. First downs, FSU 21, North Carolina State 20. Penalties, 8 for 37 yards for FSU, whereas North Carolina State only had 3 for 30. Third down conversions, 5 of 12 for FSU, 7 of 16 for North Carolina State. Fourth down conversions, 1 of 2 for FSU, 2 of 2 for North Carolina State. And time of possession, North Carolina State, 32 minutes, 57 seconds. Castellanos had 203 passing yards. He had 76 rushing yards. He was the leading rusher for the game, and that tells you a little bit of something there. And then Deuce Robinson obviously had the most receiving yards at 74. So that's some of the statistics. Disappointing loss. I was thinking they were going to beat North Carolina State, but
kind of remind me of the Oklahoma-Alabama game with the turnovers.
Right.
It really did.
Yeah, that's a similar comparison, I would say.
I thought Florida State's quarterback looked better. When he runs the ball, he tucks the ball and run, he can fly. He looked really quick. Pat, what's your take on the game?
The offensive game plan, trying to throw the ball as many times as they did. Every loss, he is in less than 56% completion. He was only at 50% this game. Your running backs ran the ball for 20 times during the game. Gus Malzahn is supposed to be a running offensive coordinator. The games that they have won this year, they carry the ball and run the ball more than they throw the ball. The games that they lose, they throw the ball more than they run the ball. It's a simple stat. Anytime Florida State is thrown for more than 23 passes in a game, it's a loss. But the big thing is when you go on the road, the last 3 games, 3 touchdowns.
Yeah. And
That's
look, when's the last time they won a road
13,
game? 2
10,
years
and
ago?
11. It was a true road game, not a conference championship game, was at Florida.
Wow.
2 years ago.
2 years ago. You realize that?
They've only scored more than 1 touchdown in a few games in the last 2 years on the road, as it is anyway. When your running back with the most carries has 8 carries, but this is where I really get it. So you had 2 running backs. Salchuk had 8 carries for 35 yards, averaging 4.4 yards a carry. Roydell Williams had 7 for 32 for 4.6, and Chroma had 4 carries for 12, averaging 3. Their leading average rusher was out on the game. It wasn't like they weren't able to run the ball. They went away from the run. There was some passing opportunities there. Castellanos is not a great accuracy passer. His average for the year is like 58%. When they have won, he's thrown the ball 16 to 20 times. A lot of it's play action, and a guy's wide open, and he's able to hit him. It goes back to physical football offensively. When Gus Malzahn gets away from that, and he did this at Auburn, you can remember this. When he would get away from the run and being physical, they typically lost. At Central Florida, Chad, you followed him.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of the same story.
Yep.
And that's the whole thing. And when this is mentioned in actual players' meetings, that's why I have some of the questions about Norvell staying. When you got other coaches saying, hey, when we do this, we lose. And then you have a game and you go on the road, and that's exactly what they do. Yeah. And you lose, and you don't score points.
Well, do you think that's Malzahn or Norvell?
The offensive coordinator is Gus Malzahn.
No, I know, but I'm just saying, who do you think's driving that?
Well, that would be Malzahn. Now, ultimately, it falls on Norvell. I can tell you point blank for the Wake Forest game, they have the bye week before that. He told a bunch of the players, everything's open, whoever works the hardest. He made a decision to play Sam Singleton in that game to start. He wasn't announced as a starter. He goes out, leads the team in rushing, has the most carries that game. They win by what they did. You go into this game, and I'm just giving that as an example. They chose in that game run the ball. When they go on the road, for some reason, they don't run the ball. And it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Coach, legendary coach sitting here right in front of us and with us. If you're on the road in a hostile environment that's going to be loud, is it easier to run the ball or pass the ball?
Well,
when you're calling your plays,
it's hard to check off in a loud stadium. To check the plays off. So you got something called, you stick with it, and probably if you got something already called, it probably doesn't matter. But go back to this. Let me say this. On the road, if you want to play and win, you got to play great defense. You got to win the kicking game.
Yeah.
They didn't win the kicking game. And the defense, how do you think the defense performed?
I thought the defense played well.
Well enough to win.
Yeah, I mean, you're late in the fourth quarter. It's a 14-11 ball game. That's good enough to win. I mean, we talk about Auburn for the first half of the year, 20 points or less.
Right.
That's a good enough to win. When you don't.
And who made the adjustments at halftime? Which staff did a better job making adjustments at halftime?
Florida State looked the same in the second half as they did in the first half.
There you go.
That doesn't usually help.
All right, we got to take a break. We'll come back and talk about everything you want to talk about. But right now, Wildcat, how many more days to Christmas?
We have 31 days until Christmas. You must be talking about David Adams and designer.
I'm talking about
jewelry.
Russet Amber. Yes, Patrick.
Tell you what, they've got a new selection of jewelry out there. Gold and silver's at an all-time high. If you got old gold and silver, take it up there. They'll give you the best price that they possibly can. Or you can trade it in on a brand new piece of jewelry. And from now until Christmas, they are open from 10 until 2 on Saturdays. And so you need to go up there and check it out. Get a free jewelry cleaning, free jewelry inspection. David Adamson, designer jewelry, 830 Highway 77 in Lynn Haven.
In Lynn Haven. And when you're out at Lynn Haven, go by and see Pat Perno, the city commissioner. Go to Lynn Haven, beef O'Brady's. You'll be glad you did. Hey, skin cancer can be deadly. 1 in 5 develop skin cancer. We got the answer for you. If you're listening right now, there's an office near you. The legendary guy's name is Dr. Ward. Listen to him every Wednesday, 7:30 right here on ESPN Northwest Florida. All it takes is 5 minutes. We had a blast. Tommy Santamont was down there. Bill and Sue Solomon were there. Julie, myself, we had a blast at that Cajun place.
I'm sorry.
We ran into Arnold's former head football coach was down there also. Had a good time. He's coaching up in Georgia now. What a great guy. But we had a blast in there watching all the ball games. Yeah, you didn't show up. Chad didn't show up.
I had a building to build.
Yeah, we had a great time. 50-cent wings, follow the pictures. We will be there at 11 o'clock Saturday morning watching all the rivalry games, and we'll give you a rundown who's going to be playing where and when and how here in a little bit. That Cajun place on Thomas Drive, go check it out. You'll be glad you did. Don't forget, when the games kick off, Saturdays and Sundays, 50-cent wings, $5 pitchers. You can't beat that. You'll be glad you went, believe me. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
All right, boys and girls, moms and dads, guess what? We're going to get you set up right now, right this very minute. All you got to do is call 215-6290. Be caller number 5 at 215-6290, and you will be registered to win not 1 but 2 tickets to the SEC playoff games in Atlanta. More details on that a little bit later on, but right now, be caller number 5, 215-6290, and we will get you registered to win those tickets. Call now.
It's here. The 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida app version 2.0. Now featuring ultra high fidelity. You'll feel like you're in the game. Plus more opportunities to win weekly prizes from local businesses when you click it to win. Download the 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida app today at Google Play or the Apple Store.
Good morning. This is Joanna on ESPN Northwest Florida with your forecast on this Monday. Partly cloudy skies this afternoon and evening with a gentle breeze around 10 miles per hour coming out of the south-southeast, and look for the high to be 76. Tonight, there will be partly cloudy skies with the temperature reaching 67. Lightly sprinkling tomorrow with the high of 77. This weather is sponsored by Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Full residential and commercial projects from start to finish, Wheelhouse is ready to help. From the moment you have the thought to build to the moment you step through the front door of your finished project, Wheelhouse Consulting and Engineering will walk you through all of your aspirations. Engineering, site plans, live architectural design, construction, 3D rendering, permits, and more. Wheelhouse Consulting and Engineering, 850-896-6597. That's 850-896-6597. And online at wheelhousedba.com.
Your goals matter, and at Anytime Fitness Panama City, they're ready to help you crush them. With expert coaching, personal training, and virtual workouts through the Anytime Fitness app, you'll have all the support you need inside the club and beyond. Limited time only. Join today for just $1 down and start your fitness journey now. Don't wait. Visit 107 West 23rd Street, Suite W8, or call 850-818-8184. Anytime Fitness. Let's make healthy happen.
You don't know what his problem is.
Quit moaning, we're all hurting.
But it's probably hard to pronounce and untreatable.
That don't feel so good.
The Coach James Hale Show is live and local from the J. Michael Studio. ESPN Northwest Florida.
ESPN Northwest Florida in Atlanta. If you've never been to that stadium down there, Mercedes, whatever it's called, it's incredible. I've been first game ever played there, Florida State, Alabama. We were there for that one. It was great. Been to the SEC championship game. Saban's last team in there beat Georgia. We went to that one. We were about on the 10-yard line.
Before you get started, I want to say congratulations to Jason Middleton.
That's what I was leading up to. I'm leading up to the big introduction.
Okay, how's that?
Anyway, what I was getting at, you're going to love going to Atlanta and watching that SEC championship, regardless who's playing in it. You will have a blast. The stadium's incredible, and they've got things going on all day long. What's it called, Wildcat, the place connected to the stadium, the Georgia Civics? I don't know what it's called. Anyway, they got the Feinbaum shows down there live, game days usually there in the SEC championship game. They got both bands. They got they got everything you can think of. It's a big party.
You mean Senator Feinbaum?
Yes. Yeah, it's really cool. Who won our chance to win the tickets?
His name is Jason Middleton.
Because you usually let us say hi to him, and you didn't let us say hi.
He said he was at work and didn't want to go through all that, so I said
he's thankful for Coach Hale.
He is now.
I was trying to get him to say that.
He is now registered to win 2 tickets to the SEC playoffs.
And what's that name? One more time.
Jason Middleton.
Jason, I hope you win. If Bama's in the game, you're going to be taking me with you. Let's put it that way. All right, Florida Gators, what an embarrassing showing. Urban was there. They put him in the circle, and we get destroyed. I went with history.
Points.
I went with history.
The two big Florida teams, well, I'll say big teams. Some would say Miami's the big team. But right, in the Florida State both scored 11 points this weekend. I don't know if that says anything or what.
It's sad.
So the Florida Gators are now 3-8. They lost to Tennessee, who is 8-3. Just the reverse of that. Florida's clearly got some talent. We've seen it all year. It's just not organized enough to get it done for 4 quarters. Tennessee scored all their points in the first half.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, scored all their points in the first half, and this wasn't even close though.
It looked like cruise control after.
Yeah, it was cruise control. So
Chad,
Tennessee, 452 total yards.
Chad, before you do that, this was just reported because of the situation with the Florida Gators and Florida State Seminoles. The game now will be played on public television, the educational station, at 3:30.
It'll be on
Saturday.
CW the day after.
Fake news.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Fake news.
But that did come with a free box of Kleenex.
I mean, this used to be the game. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
And it will be, but let's finish talking about the Tennessee game and what went on here. So there were no turnovers. Florida only had 261 yards to Tennessee's 452. First downs, Tennessee 28, Florida 15. Penalties, 4 for Tennessee, 3 for Florida. Not a big deal there. Third down conversions, 9 of 13 for Tennessee, 2 of 9 for Florida. Fourth down conversions, 101 Tennessee, 0 for 1 Tennessee, Florida. Possession, Tennessee, 35 minutes, 42 seconds. And Aguilar had 204 passing yards. Lagway had 116 with 1 touchdown. And Ball carried for 96 yards. I really like Ball. You know, he's a very good running back, and I just wish Florida could find the right combination there to make these wins happen. Anyway, so we'll move on to the Florida State game. Who you got, Coach?
Florida State game. I think FSU. After watching Florida. The quarterback. I don't know.
Hold on.
Florida State has a better record.
Because there's vital information that we have to have before you can actually pick who's going to win the game.
Like who's going to play?
So for Florida, is it going to be Black Friday or Orange and Blue Friday? Because Lane Kiffin is supposed to announce after the Egg Bowl, and they play Friday. There may be more Florida Gators watching that announcement than the football game.
See, now I heard he's going to do it Saturday.
Wow.
He said he's going to do it after the game. That was the announcement.
And the game is Friday. Yeah.
All right. I guess we're changing directions with this a little bit. So how do you, as a coach, you've got your team set up for the playoffs, and you're going to announce whether you're going to stay at Ole Miss or Florida after this particular game. And if you say, I'm going to Florida, what does that do to your playoff team? You know,
Golding will take over.
Versus I'm staying at Ole Miss.
Yeah.
But it's Lane Kiffin. You know, you can't get in his head.
Admit that's bad
whole nation will be
timing.
watching.
Whoa, time out. Players can transfer and do what they want now.
I get it, but
they're getting paid now. He's doing what's best for his family.
We're talking about bad timing, though, right?
If I were a coach and I'm the coach of Ole Miss,
I'm with you.
And I've got to make some decision like that. It is not going to be made while I got a playoff contender. Right. In fact, I probably wouldn't consider leaving if I had a playoff. If I'm at a school that's a playoff contender.
Yeah, some people think he's going to pull a quick one and stay at Ole Miss. Other people think it's Florida. The LSU people think it's LSU.
I think he's going to stay at Ole Miss. I don't know how
a lot of people think he's going to do it.
Because otherwise, all you do is undermine yourself for the playoffs.
So here is the reason he's going to announce. Early signing period is December 3rd to the 5th.
Yeah.
So it's the week following.
So get this. It gives him an opportunity to say, I'm staying at Ole Miss. And
sign.
Exactly.
Or if he's going to go,
so maybe
he can say, I'm going to Florida. I heard something on a message board, and I commented about it. I think I told Coach about it, that Lane Kiffin had been talking to Florida recruits that were wavering of going to Florida. And I heard this through some of the booster stuff, that he was saying, hey, I'm coming to Florida. You need to, so on. My only thought was that's tampering. Because he's not the coach of Florida yet. If that was true.
If that's true, yeah. I don't know.
But I could literally see him because of the early signing period.
Or do you think he's saying, I'm staying at Ole Miss, y'all come on.
It's
interesting.
He was supposed to be out in Dallas recruiting a kid to Ole Miss. I don't know.
You know who's most happy about this?
Mississippi State.
LeBron James.
LeBron James. I don't know. You know what? You couldn't pay the type of attention Ole Miss is getting.
Right.
Or him. And you couldn't afford to pay the amount of TV coverage he's getting.
Exactly.
So it could wind up being a good thing for Ole Miss.
It could be, yeah.
Or then again, Florida
I just
or LSU. I don't know. Who cares? I'm got to point
listen.
out.
I'm hearing LSU is just pulling out all kind of money.
Yeah, I've heard $14 million a year.
Oh my goodness.
$25 million guaranteed money, and the governor's okay with it.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Till he doesn't win.
Yeah. Who do you like in the Florida? I got to ask both of you because this is the last show for you guys. Who do you like? Florida State or Florida?
Well, because FSU's my second favorite team, I'm rooting for them. Florida could win this game.
Yes.
And I like Florida State. I'm going to be rooting for Florida State, but Florida could win this game. It depends on which Florida team shows
Who's going to win the game?
I hope FSU.
No, you got to tell me what you think.
I'm calling FSU.
Patrick?
I'm going to say FSU by the sheer fact of the way Florida played this past weekend.
One's got a head coach, the other one doesn't.
Now, Florida State played just as bad.
Yeah.
In the game.
They both played bad.
But
yeah,
one team.
I don't know if FSU played that bad.
Here's Florida. It's their whole season. If they beat FSU, it's a better thing. If Florida State wins, they're bowl eligible. And honestly,
which team has a better defense?
I would say Florida has a better defense.
Which one has better special teams?
That's iffy.
Yeah.
Who's got the best offense? I'd say
I would
FSU.
say FSU when they're playing at home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When they're playing at home.
When's the last time FSU won a road game?
Florida.
Yeah.
Who you going to pick?
There you have it.
What else can I do for you guys? Anything else? None of you said thankful for me. I just helped all three of you out. I think FSU 17, Florida 16. I think Florida State's going to win. But then again, I think I just talked myself out of that.
Wait a minute. What if it's 11-11 and they go into
overtime? When's the last time FSU won a road game? Where was it at?
It was at Gainesville.
At Gainesville.
Completely different.
Anything else I can do?
Different.
All right, let's talk about some of our great, unbelievable sponsors. We have Max Fit Sports Nutrition. You want to look better, feel better. Jason Kowaleski can make that happen for you. Now, I heard Michigan Eddie was down at the Cajun Place. He said the Buckeye boys are going to have their hearts broken this week. 11 o'clock, that Cajun Place. We're going to be down there watching Ohio State, Michigan.
Well, Michigan's kind of owned Ohio State, hasn't he?
Michigan owns Alabama. Michigan owns the Buckeyes. What a game. Cannot wait for that one. But listen, you want to look better, feel better? Max Fit Sports Nutrition can make that happen for you. Two great locations, Pier Park, 23rd Street. Jason Kowaleski will be in here tomorrow giving his picks. You need to listen to him. He knows what he's talking about. Guy's incredible. Tomorrow, our last show, and he's going to tell you who's going to win all these ball games. Jason Kowaleski, Max Fit Sports Nutrition. The legends, right? Chad, what's the best way to get up with you?
Call Orthopedic Associates, 850-785-4344. You can also look me up at chadmitchellmd.com or RobotMD.
Patrick, people want their yard like a golf course. They got bugs in the yard. They got bugs in the house. They want them gone forever. Who should they call, and where are you located?
Turf Pro Pest Control right here in Panama City. Local, started here, owned here, spend our money here. You can call us at 850-890-5820 or look us up on Facebook at Turf Pro PC.
Locals, taking care of locals. You can't get more local than these two locals. Local nuts. Also, don't forget about Steve's Bike Shop. How many more days to Christmas?
31 days.
Steve Burtishaw has got a huge selection of electrical bikes, the old standard bikes, new, used. They'll deal with you. They're incredible. Their store is amazing. They've been in business since 1979. You can't get more local than that. He's also the swim coach at Mosley. Does a great job there. Steve's Bike Shop, right across the street from Sam's on 23rd Street. Go there. You'll be glad you did. Vandy Roofing. No one builds a roof like Vandy Roofing. The family legendary. TK Vandy Roofing and General Contracting. They design it. They build it. Commercial, residential. They can do it all. Kyle Vandegrift, the legend. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN North. What you been waiting for? Alabama Crimson Tide. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
From 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida is designed specifically for sports fanatics like you. The sports content you demand is always on. Live stream our national and local sports talk anywhere you go. Reach us on all social media. You can also be a part of the show. Call and text into our studios. Plus, up-to-the-minute weather and traffic maps. The new app from 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida is available at the Apple Store and Google Play.
Good morning. This is Joanna on ESPN Northwest Florida with your forecast on this Monday. Partly cloudy skies this afternoon and evening with a gentle breeze around 10 miles per hour coming out of the south-southeast, and look for the high to be 76. Tonight, there will be partly cloudy skies with the temperature reaching 67. Lightly sprinkling tomorrow with the high of 77. This weather is sponsored by Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Keep the adventures going this holiday season in a new Kia from Billboard Kia during the Season of New Tradition sales event. Billboard Kia is now offering 0.9% APR for up to 60 months plus $750 bonus cash on the purchase of a new 2025 Kia Sorento or a new 2025 Kia Telluride. You get the perfect balance of comfort, safety, and technology. Countdown to savings is going on now, so drive away in a new Kia before the year ends and celebrate the season in style. Billboard Kia is the home of the 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty. See us at 2435 East 15th Street or anytime at BillboardKiaPanamaCity.com.
Offer from Kia Finance America for the purchase of a new 2025 Kia Sorento or VIN-specific new 2025 Telluride with $1,705 per month per 1,000 financed at 60 months. Quality's limited. $750 APR bonus is applied as down payment and no cash value. Cannot be combined with other finance offers. The 20-year, 200,000-mile warranty is a Billboard Kia warranty. See dealer for complete details. Offer for well-qualified buyers. Must take delivery from dealer stock through 12/1/25.
WVLQ Point St. Joe, WGSX, powered by Panama City Toyota.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida has your chance to win a trip of a lifetime again. Next, we're sending you to the SEC Championship game. For more details, keep listening to ESPN Northwest Florida. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show inside the J. Michael Studio. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Alabama Crimson Tide, brought to you by the one and only Steverson Air Conditioning. If you're having a problem getting that house cool in the summer or warm in the winter, there's no place to go but to Steverson Air Conditioning. Go local. Don't go national. Go local. Somebody you can trust. He's the most hardworking guy out there. He could have ripped me off and did. And I'll never forget that. That man said, "Coach, we can do that, but you don't need to." I wanted the biggest unit you could get. And then he explained everything to me, and I'd have paid for it. Thank goodness I went with Stevenson Air Conditioning. Chad Mitchell went with him, got a brand new unit. Jason Kovaleski, his store and his house. I had a guy stop me at J. Michael's restaurant and said, "You know what? He named the other company. He said it's going to take him a week to get out here. He said, "I remember your commercial. I called Stevenson Air Conditioning. They came out that day." He said, "You know what? They hardly charged me anything. I thought it was something major, and I forgot what he said. But he goes, I'll always use Stevenson Air Conditioning. Go local. Go. They're honest. They're hardworking people. Don't go national. Go Stevenson Air Conditioning, number one. It's not even close. They're the best. All right, Alabama 62. No, I take that back. That was Auburn. Auburn blew out Mercer 62-17. Getting ready for the Iron Bowl. Alabama does the same thing. Eastern Carolina. Eastern Illinois. Alabama 56, Eastern Illinois 0. Alabama killed them. It wasn't even close. Their defense looked outstanding. They dominated the football game. Ty Simpson, Alabama's quarterback, 11-16, only 147 yards, 2 interceptions. Did not look good. Alabama's backup quarterbacks looked outstanding, especially the true freshman. This kid is number 12. Russell is a stud. I don't understand why he didn't play more. He was 7 of 9, 78 yards. He can run. He can throw. He's calm. He sits in the pocket. Nothing bothering him. Mack, the 6'7" quarterback, he's actually the second team quarterback. He looked better than Simpson also. He was 5 of 5, 45 yards. He also had a touchdown run. I forgot how far the run was, but he did a good job running the football. Touchdown. He looked good. He averaged 13 yards every time he ran the ball. Simpson, has to improve for Alabama to beat Auburn, for Alabama to win an SEC championship, or Alabama to win another ball game. Ever since South Carolina, I saw it coming, Chad, at South Carolina. And it went back to the Florida State game. When he gets hit and Alabama plays a physical football team, they struggle. They won the game at South Carolina. He had good moments, but he was not consistent throwing the football. Then the LSU game, he had some good passes. Then he had some terrible throws. He's not consistent in physical football games. Then Oklahoma, the way he performed in Oklahoma game, his eyes were huge, jumpy feet, didn't sit in the pocket, overthrow, guys wide open, can't get the ball to him, just inconsistent. Then another play, he looked like a Heisman Trophy player. He has got to have his best game if Alabama's going to beat Auburn at Auburn Saturday night on ABC at 6:30. I am very concerned about a quarterback play. Without him playing well, we don't have a shot. And I will say this, Alabama playing physical football teams, we don't play very well against very physical football teams.
Not so fast, my friend.
No, we don't.
Who has the least points allowed per game, Alabama or Auburn?
Alabama. Alabama's defense is one of the best in the SEC.
Okay. Who has more points per game, Alabama or Auburn?
Alabama.
Who has more rushing yards?
Alabama. Who's playing at Auburn? Alabama.
I get it, but hey,
I'm just curious. Wait, I'm curious how he was a football coach with all his superstitions that go on. I mean, you hear them over and over and over again.
We can't beat Auburn if Auburn's ranked. Now, they're not ranked. That gives me a chance to think we could beat them. Nick Saban took some of his better teams in there. Teams that played Michigan for to see who's going to play for the national championship. He's taken unbelievable, talented NFL players everywhere in there against a team that was not even near as good as Alabama. It was very fortunate to win in overtime, win close football games. Auburn's just a different place, man. That place, like you said, it's haunted. It's haunted there.
What you're telling me, if Alabama goes into Auburn this weekend and Auburn wins, that DeBoer should just quit because he just lost to a team.
DeBoer's going to Penn State. He'll be the next head football coach at Penn State.
He better not be.
Anyway, let me get to Alabama. Alabama passed as a team. They threw the ball 30 times, only 30 times, Chad. Completed 23 for 270 yards. They had 9% per reception. They had 2 interceptions by our starting quarterback, 0 touchdowns. Now, it was even worse for Eastern Illinois. They were non-pass. They just wanted to run the clock, get out of there, collect their money. They didn't care about trying to win the ball game. That was smart, probably for the coach. They only completed 4 of 9 for 20 yards, averaged 2.2 yards per reception. They had 1 interception, 0 touchdown. Rushing the ball. Everybody's bad-mouthing Alabama rushing the ball. They ran the ball a season high 49 times for 269 yards. They averaged 5.5 yards per carry.
Against the 1-9 team?
They scored 8 rushing touchdowns. 13 different players ran the football. Miller, leading rusher, 11 carries, 62 yards. He averaged 5.6 yards per carry, 1 touchdown. Now, this is like Bear Bryant defense here now. This is back like in the 60s and 70s. Bear had those great defensive teams. Eastern Illinois, they ran the ball 30 times for 14 yards. 14. They averaged 0.5 yards per carry. That's incredible.
At one point, didn't they have like -4 or something like that?
Yes, they did. Alabama's receivers, 12 different receivers, had 23 receptions for 270 yards. They, as a receiver unit, they averaged 11.7 yards per reception, 0 touchdowns. Eastern Illinois, 4 different receivers had 3 different receivers had 4 receptions, 20 yards. Not good. Averaged 5 yards per reception, 0 touchdowns. Alabama defense was unbelievable. They looked great. They couldn't throw it. They couldn't run it. They couldn't do anything. You could tell they were totally on a different level. But I don't care. That's good. I've seen Alabama great teams in the past not play well against these cupcake
right,
teams.
Yeah. They think they don't have to show. Yeah.
I was pleased with the defense. Total offense, Alabama had 534 yards. Listen to this. Total defense, Eastern Illinois, 34 yards. The whole day, that's incredible. That Alabama had done that in years. Turnovers, Alabama turned the ball twice over by a starting quarterback. The opponent only had 1 turnover. First downs, Alabama had 32. Eastern Carolina, 2.
Wow. 2
first downs. Penalties, Alabama's penalized 4 times for 29 yards. The Eastern Illinois, 3 for 33. Third down conversions, Alabama's 8 of 11. Eastern Illinois, 1 of 11. 1 of 11. Fourth down, Alabama's 1 of 2. Eastern Illinois, 0 for 1. Time of possession, Alabama had the ball 38 minutes and 9 seconds. Eastern Illinois, 21 and 51. 21 and 51 seconds. All right. Good warm-up game for Bama. Got to play a lot of players. Again, I want to go back. I am concerned about our starting quarterback. He is, Chad, you've watched him play. He has not improved week to week to week. He has not. He is, again, going back when Alabama plays physical football teams on both sides of the ball, we struggle. Oklahoma, we won the game at USC, or not USC, but South Carolina. They were physical. They were more physical than we were, in my opinion. LSU knocked us around. He didn't look that great there. We'll have people wide open. He doesn't see them, or he overthrows them. He's got to get his confidence back. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what in the heck is happening. But he is not the same quarterback. He is not. One time he was up for the Heisman. Now he's out of that. That race is done. That ship has sailed. He's gone. He's not going to win the Heisman. Auburn, that's going to be tough. That's going to be a physical, hard-hitting football game, and we'll talk more about that in a minute. Right now, let's take a break, and we get back, we'll talk about the Auburn Tigers, which had we got to ask some questions about Hugh Freeze when we get back. Let's talk about the legendary J. Michael's Restaurant. You want some great food? They're closed on Mondays, but they'll be open every other day. Go check it out. The best seafood, ice cold beer, steaks, burgers, pork chops, you name it. The legendary J. Michael's Restaurant, Thomas Drive. You'll absolutely love it. We will be at that Cajun place at 11 o'clock Saturday morning. We're going to watch Ohio State, Michigan, just like most of the country will be doing. That Cajun place, 50-cent beer, $5 pitchers. Come down there, have your Buckeye shirt on. Have your Michigan
wings, my beer.
50-cent wings, my bad. Have your Michigan shirt on. Have all your shirts on. Have a great time. That Cajun place. Also, you're already over there in Lynn Haven. Let's go see Russ and Amber, okay?
Absolutely. Christmas time is 31 days away. They have a free jewelry inspection, free jewelry cleaning. They have a complete new selection of jewelry. They're open on Saturdays until Christmas from 10 until 2. We're talking about David Adams and Designer Jewelry. If you've got some old gold and silver, you need some money, they will absolutely give you the best price on it. Gold and silver at an all-time high. Take it to David Adams and Designer Jewelry, 830 Highway 77 in Lynn Haven.
In Lynn Haven. You already at Lynn Haven. Let's go to Beef O'Brae's, see Pat Perno over there. Beef O'Brae's, Lynn Haven. You'll be glad you did. 1 in 5 develop skin cancer. It can be deadly. Listen to Dr. Ward every Wednesday, 7:30 right here on ESPN. Not this Wednesday. We're off. But the guy is incredible. 1 in 5 develop skin cancer. All it takes is 5 minutes. You're listening right now. There's an office near you. Dr. Ward. Be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Auburn Tigers 62, Mercer 17. They got a freshman quarterback. We've been telling you about him. We finally got to see him. He is something special, no doubt about that.
Take ESPN Northwest Florida with you everywhere you go.
Anytime, anyplace, anywhere.
The sports talk and live play-by-play doesn't have to end when you get out of the car. The ESPN Northwest Florida app streams your favorite sports talk hosts and the biggest games in ultra-high fidelity.
This is of utmost importance in travel.
Take the sports talk monster with you anywhere you go. Available for Android and iPhone.
Use it anywhere or any place.
Good morning. This is Joanna on ESPN Northwest Florida with your forecast on this Monday. Partly cloudy skies this afternoon and evening with a gentle breeze around 10 miles per hour coming out of the south-southeast, and look for the high to be 76. Tonight it will be partly cloudy skies with the temperature reaching 67. Lightly sprinkling tomorrow with the high of 77. This weather is sponsored by Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Looking for dependable civil construction in the Florida Panhandle? CBC Construction has you covered. From land clearing and drainage to roads and underground utilities, CBC delivers high-quality work on time and on budget. Locally owned and operated, CBC is trusted by schools, developers, and municipalities. To learn more, call CBC Construction 850-740-3815 or visit cbcconstruction.com. That's cbcconstruction.com.
Los Rancheros has been doing it right for 20 years. Los Rancheros brings a top-shelf dining experience to you with the opening of their beautiful new building. Watch all college and pro games on Los Rancheros 14 large-screen TVs with great drink specials daily from 2 to 5 and during all the games. Los Rancheros, the place for live sports and great food on 23rd Street between Jenks and Harrison.
Better buckle up, Buttercup. There are no participation trophies here, just pure sports. The Coach James Hale Show live from the Jane Michaels Studios.
Gen Z snowflakes.
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Is that not an eagle?
I like it, John.
That might be what's served on Saturday.
You're gonna upset some Auburn people with that. That's Wildcat. That ain't me.
That phone number to call Coach James Hale, who is responsible for that, is 215-6.
Eagle, hey. We knew when we stole him from Notre Dame, this kid was a special player. I just don't get it now. I've watched Auburn every week. And I don't know why Arnold started. Oh, you made a great point. I would love to see the contract. NIL contract. Is it in those contracts, you will be the starter. Before, make them sign it. I'll come to Auburn if I'm the starting quarterback. I'm not coming to sit on the bench. I think you might have something there.
The only game I can think of after watching was the Kentucky game, because Daniels didn't look good in that game at all. But other than that, you look at the two quarterbacks, and it's not close. And you're looking at a coach going, did you promise the kid something, or is it in his contract, and you're going to not break your promise, or you're forced to do it? One of the two.
Well, it makes me think about this. Steve Spurrier was the best at this. If you weren't getting it done on the field, he didn't care.
He pulled.
This is the next man up. Next quarterback.
He didn't have to deal with NIL.
No, I'm talking about playing players.
I know, but
we're not talking about NIL. We're talking about playing the backup players. He didn't have to deal with a
contract where you have to keep the quarterback in the game.
Well,
man, can you believe that?
Hey,
I mean, he's talking about NIL.
But
well, we're in the world of.
I'm talking about the backup quarterback. If you weren't getting it done at Florida, the next guy's coming in.
Absolutely, and I agree with that.
I don't understand.
But now you have
sounds like this is different.
Did you watch the Auburn game?
Yeah.
That quarterback is bigger. He's faster. He throws better. And I don't care who they're playing. And the other kid, Daniels, looks better than Arnold did. Well, there's a reason Arnold's not playing now. The offensive coordinator they got running plays now got the right quarterback playing.
He brought him in for a couple of direct snap runs on short down situations.
That was it.
That was it. And
that was it.
The one
Did Arnold and Hugh Freeze play golf together on the weekends?
I don't know.
Is he dating his daughter or something?
I don't know.
Is he married? But because you watched that first play. I don't know if you saw the first play from scrimmage. Deuce Knight drops back, surveys the field. Nobody's open. He wasn't under super pressure, and he says, all right, I'm running.
Yeah.
And nobody could catch him.
No.
I thought it was Cam Newton Jr.
Right.
There.
It's who it looked like. It's true.
Let me tell you who it looked like to me. And I said this to my son, not after the first one, the second touchdown. And then when he did the third one, I was like, this looks a little bit like Michael Vick.
Oh, yeah.
I said, if he can develop just a slight bit of a cut while running first full speed like Michael Vick could.
Did you see his second touchdown he ran?
Yes, but I'm talking that Michael Vick had a different aspect, and I explained to my son as we're running, I said, Michael Vick looked like a punt returner playing quarterback.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's in one spot, and then all of a sudden he's over there.
Yeah.
If Lane Kiffin's going to Florida or LSU or even staying Ole Miss, Y'all need to somehow, how they do it, they need to get in touch with this guy and make sure he comes with him. This kid can play. He is special, man. Knight is something else. We all know he's a 5-star. Notre Dame had it committed. Auburn gets him. He comes in there, and he's probably going to be, he'll be registered. He didn't play enough this year to worry about losing his eligibility. Next year, Auburn's going to be, who's going to be starting quarterback next year? That's going to be crazy. I got a feeling it's going to be Knight. I really do. I think Knight's going to beat them all out.
I think Deuce Knight will be. And the craziest thing I saw, it was an incomplete pass, but he throws a pass in the second quarter to Cam Coleman.
Yeah.
And he's flat-footed, and he throws it 60 yards.
On a rope.
And it's just, and he overthrows him, and it's like no effort. It was effortlessly looking.
He just had special talent.
Well, there was a touchdown he threw to Coleman.
In the end zone.
Yeah, in the end zone. Coleman makes a great catch, but it was thrown where it needed to be thrown.
And then there was a short pass play. The receiver didn't have time to track the ball. He threw a fastball in between two defenders, and by the time he pulled up his hands, the ball was going by him.
Yeah.
And it was like, whoa, where did that come from?
And I get it. You got to learn the system.
You got to have some touch.
You got to get more reps.
Times.
You don't feel comfortable putting the kid in there, make a mistake, lose his confidence, all that BS. Spurrier would have had this kid playing. I'm just saying that.
Yes, it was Mercer, but he looked comfortable.
He looks like a stud.
He looked back like they're like, okay, you're going to rush after
Let's talk about what he did. All right, here's what Knight's stats are. He passed for 239 yards. 239 yards. He ran the ball for 162 yards. He had 4 rushing touchdowns. He had 2 passing touchdowns. He had a total offense. This is the quarterback. Total offense, 401 yards, 6 touchdowns. 6 touchdowns. Auburn kills Mercer. Mercer had a good ball club. They're a 9-1 football. At the beginning of the game, Auburn had a hard time slowing them down. And as the game played on, Auburn got a little bit of confidence. The defense played well. In the second half, they shut them down. Auburn looked really, really good.
It looked like Auburn didn't watch a play of game film for Mercer.
For the first half.
Well, for the first two possessions, because Mercer was doing what they wanted to at will. And then all of a sudden, it's like the third possession, they said, okay, you do this, and it was shut down.
That game cost Auburn $475,000 to come in and play. They also gave Mercer 500 tickets, which they normally do at visiting football team. Let me tell you about the Auburn Tigers right now. Auburn's 5-6. They're 1-6 in the SEC. They're not only playing this last ball game for the seniors and for themselves. They're playing for a bowl game. They're playing for a state championship. They're playing to ruin Alabama's football season. The game is at Auburn. It's at 6:30 at night. Ooh, baby. Roll Tide, War Eagle. I cannot wait to watch this football game. Am I nervous? Yes. Do I think Auburn's going to win? Yes. I think Alabama's in trouble? Yes. Knight, 15 of 20. 15 of 20, Chad. He only missed 5.
Who did he play against?
230, a good 9-1 Mercer team. Who did Alabama play? I watched both teams. I watched both games. Auburn looked like the better football team. They looked more physical. They look better on offense. They look better on defense. No, they didn't look better on defense. I take that back. All right, let's talk about Auburn's receiver, Simmons. He had 5 passes, receptions for 149 yards. I think he had a 91-yard touchdown also. Cam Coleman had 65 yards, 1 touchdown. Daniels was held out because of the red shirt. Now, who's he going to start? He'll probably start Daniels. Honestly, I tell you right now, it'd be Knight. Anyway, but I think we'll see Daniels starting. Will they play Knight? That'd be questions we're going to have to ask Coach going forward this week. I think we'll see both of them. I think we should see both of them. Mercer managed. Now, this is the thing about Auburn's defense. They gave up 338 yards. They passed for 210 yards and touchdowns. They threw 2 interceptions. But you're right, after the first 2, 3, 4 drives, things changed. Auburn adjusted, and Auburn's defense played like it's capable of playing, especially in the second half. Mercer had a 9-game winning streak snapped at Auburn. Auburn had senior day. They were 20 play. Did you see the young man, that Batty, is that his name, the running back? Wasn't that sad? Did you see that, Chad? He was the one that got shot.
I actually missed that.
He got shot. He walked out there with a cane. Bless his heart. And the place goes crazy. Hugged the coach. Hell, I got about a tear in my eye watching that. That made me sad, man. What do you think about that?
Yeah, it's sad. I thought it was cool that Auburn, I mean, he's still on scholarship. They're still paying for everything, and he got to walk on senior night.
Yeah.
And we
didn't know he was going to live.
Right.
Yeah.
Anyway. But I go back and I'm wondering, like, since Hugh Freeze is gone, look how much better the program's gotten. The offense has come to life. They let a coordinator call the plays, not three people calling plays. And the head football coach now had been a head coach before. He's a great defensive coach. But you notice the defense kind of slid a little bit because he got more responsibilities.
The defense is not playing to the level they were playing at.
Right.
He only had to coach defense.
Exactly.
But I think the overall position of the team has improved.
Oh, there's no doubt. There's no doubt. And this is going to be a great football game, man. I can't wait 6:30. I'm really nervous about this ball game. I think Auburn, they look good. They look good. I think Bama's going to be crying after that ball game. We'll ask Chad what he thinks here in a minute. Let's take a break. Patrick, Turf Pro Pest Control, how do they get up with you?
Call us on our local number at 850-890-5820. We're also on Facebook at Turf Pro PC, your local pest control experts.
If you're looking to get a new roof, your insurance, they call you and say, look, we're going to drop you. Your roof is getting up there in age. We're going to have to drop you. Don't get it replaced. Don't panic. Don't go crazy. Call Vandy Roofing. They know how to do the paperwork. They can help you on everything, every step. And they do incredible work. You get any type of roof you want. Vandy Roofing. Now, they don't just do roofs. They can do anything. It's TK Vandy Roofing and General Contracting. They design, build, commercial, real estate. They do it all. They're incredible. Also, don't forget about local Steve's Bike Shop. How many more days to Christmas?
31 days till Christmas.
You want an electrical bike? They're taking over the world. I had a legendary doctor tell me, he said, you know what? You ought to get yourself an electrical bike. You can pedal out. You get tired. It can help you come back home. You know who that was? Dr. Chad Mitchell. When Chad says something, I listen. Electrical bikes are taking over the world. You can get yours, new or used, at Steve's Bike Shop, right across the street from Sam's on 23rd Street. We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. What's the score going?
ESPN Northwest Florida is your home for the NFL.
Touchdown, Denver!
We bring you the biggest games every Sunday, Monday, and Thursday night.
Oh, he's got the first down!
Plus, we'll broadcast more college football games than ever before.
He did what?
Live NFL and college football play here.
Unbelievable!
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Touchdown!
Ever heard at the Hard Rock Bet Party? You see that new welcome offer? Bet $5 and get $150 in bonus bets if you win. I think we got to jump on this.
What's John Daly think?
I think you got to grip it and rip it. Grip it? And rip it.
Hard Rock Bet Sportsbook. Roll with us. New players bet $5, get $150 in bonus bets if you win. Payable and bonus bets. Not a cash offer. Offered by Seminole Tribe of Florida. Must be 21 plus and physically present in Florida to wager. Terms and conditions apply. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-833-PLAY-WISE.
As the seasons change and routines shift, doctors say now is the perfect time for a health reset, and that means looking beyond cholesterol. Cardiologist Dr. Andrew Freeman says many heart attacks happen even when cholesterol levels look perfectly normal. The reason behind that is a hidden risk factor called inflammation.
Inflammation plays a critical role in cardiovascular disease, but it's often missed. Even people with healthy cholesterol levels can still be at high risk for heart attack and not even realize it.
Fortunately, Dr. Freeman says there are simple ways to identify and manage this risk, starting with a blood test. And with the holidays just around the corner, now's the perfect time to act.
A blood test can detect hidden inflammation, and it's something you can talk to your doctor about. From there, lifestyle changes and new therapies, such as low-dose colchicine, can make a real difference and reduce the risk of cardiovascular events.
Learn how you can take control of your heart health by visiting cvdinflammation.com.
Stay out of his lane and stay off his yard.
Believe me, this man is a menace. He's always drinking, starting fights.
The Coach James Hale Show live from the J. Michael Studios.
Don't turn it off!
104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
is rivalry week. Here's what the lineup is this weekend. Black Friday. What kind of great games. I won't be shopping. I'll be sitting at that Cajun place.
It starts with husbands versus wives on the shopping complex.
Baby. No, I ain't. I'm watching football. Black Friday, 11 o'clock kickoff on ABC. Ole Miss versus Mississippi State. We're just talking. I think if he announces one thing right after the game, I think he's going to say he's staying at Ole Miss. If he waits till Saturday morning, I think he's leaving. 2:30 kickoff, ABC, Georgia at Georgia Tech. 6:30 that night, ABC, Texas A&M at Texas. Wow, that's a great lineup. Saturday morning, 11 o'clock kickoff. We're talking about SEC teams. Kentucky at Louisville, 11 o'clock. And that's on the ACC network. Clemson at South Carolina, 11 o'clock kickoff on the SEC network. Vandy at Tennessee, 2:30 ESPN. LSU at Oklahoma, 2:30 ABC. Missouri at Arkansas, 2:30 SEC network. Got all these games at 2:30. Now, 3:30 from the Swamp on ESPN2, FSU at Florida. And then the big one, primetime, Alabama at Auburn, ABC. Now, Georgia Bulldog fans, your redshirt freshman, Daniels, has been arrested for felony charges, 9 misdemeanors. Chad, what is a misdemeanor? Explain everybody out in the world what a misdemeanor is.
Yeah, Chad, you should know.
I'm a lawyer.
You know all these things. Go ahead.
I've known Chad knows about traffic violations.
You already know who's going to win the Iron Bowl. Go ahead. What does misdemeanors mean?
Felonies. I don't know the exact definition, but felony's bad. Like, you think prison time. Misdemeanor, not so bad.
He's got 4 bad ones and 9 not so bad. His mother, if you haven't heard yet, his mother, go watch the movie Smokey and the Bandit. Burt Reynolds will get in that Trans Am and get the cops to go after him. The truck could be behind him and haul butt and get where he needs to go. That's exactly what happened. She passed those people in a 25-mile-an-hour speed zone. They clocked her going 100 miles an hour.
That was more likely a residential area.
The mother.
25.
Yeah, the mother. They arrest her. He gets away.
But what was he doing?
He gets away. He goes, talks to his coach.
Why didn't he keep his
position
mouth shut?
coach brings him back and turns him in. Wildcat, what are you talking about? You did something wrong.
Did he turn him in or help the kid turn himself in?
He came with him as he turned himself in.
Yeah, he turned himself in. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Well, excuse me, I didn't say it
Well,
right.
the coach is trying to raise up a young man to do the right things.
Absolutely. Anyway, crazy. This is a crazy arrest. You need to go look it up and read everything. It's absolutely insane what happened in Georgia. All right, I had my big question to you guys today was, are they going to fire Mike Norvell? But you have told us that they're going to keep him now.
They're keeping him. It's official.
He's back. Here's what happened the SEC Saturday. Number 8, Oklahoma 17. Number 22, Missouri. In the first half, Missouri ran the ball up and down the field, looked really good. Oklahoma had a hard time stopping them. But Oklahoma does a great job at halftime making adjustments. They did, and they get the big win. But that was a more competitive football game than you would think. Number 3, Texas A&M 48. One of Chad's favorite beautiful campus up there in Birmingham, Samford 0. Number 4, Georgia Bulldogs. They toyed around with Charlotte 35-3. Number 10, Alabama 56, Eastern Illinois 0. Auburn 62, Mercer 17. War Eagle, baby. Watch out, Bama. Number 14, Vandy. They completely destroy. They destroy a weak-minded Kentucky. I mean, it was ugly. Ugly.
And I think they're going to beat Tennessee, too.
Ugly. Kentucky is ugly. Oh, sorry, Wildcat. Number 17, Texas 52, Arkansas 37, South Carolina 51, Ron Mulvey's Coastal Carolina 7. Number 20, Tennessee 31, Florida Gators 11. LSU 13, Western Kentucky 10. I watched that game.
That was a surprise.
Man, they had a hard time moving the football. They couldn't do much on offense whatsoever. Quarterback didn't play. Wow. That's what's going on in the world. I want to get you both guys' opinion. What's going to happen, Auburn, Alabama, Iron Bowl? Chad, we'll go with you first. It's going to be a close game. What's going to happen? The boy's never been there. He's never been there.
I think it's going to start off kind of tense. I think the first and second quarters are going to be kind of close just because that's how it is. And then I think Alabama pulls away in the third and fourth quarter.
You want to give a final record?
I say like 21-7.
21-7. Okay, 21-7. Patrick, what's your take on this one?
I'm thinking an Alabama win 38 or 31-28, 35-31, something like that.
High scoring.
In a higher scoring game.
Even though
they both have good defenses.
And Alabama may be up by 10 points later in the game, and Auburn scores something to bring it closer. But
Wildcat, who's going to win the game? Auburn at home or Alabama on the road?
I want to say Alabama, but I'm not going to, so I'm going with Auburn. I'm sorry.
Well, you probably should have. I think you made a good, wise choice. Auburn's getting better and better.
I think the first, the first quarter is going to be balls to the wall. Pardon my language. No, don't pardon my language. It's going to be balls to the wall, and then they're just going to burn up all that in it, and then it's going to kind of even out a little bit with Auburn kind of sneaking ahead there at the very last minute. There you go. End of game.
This is everything. If Bama loses the game, there's no playoff. There's no SEC championship. There's no anything.
Yeah, I mean, you're not thinking about that. I mean,
even if
these players are going out there to get themselves in playoff contention.
What's going to happen now? This committee, I don't trust whatsoever. They go, all the experts are going, they're not going to penalize anybody playing for a championship when everybody else is sitting home. The committee didn't say that. If Alabama loses, say to A&M, are they out? The Alabama beats Auburn. They go to the SEC championship and they play Texas A&M, an undefeated team. They get beat by 10 points. Are they going to let Bama in, being 10-3, or are they going to be sitting at home going to a bowl game?
Yeah.
What do you think?
Well, Alabama's got to win. That's what I think.
You don't think they make the playoffs if it's 10-3?
I wouldn't count on it. No. I absolutely wouldn't count on it. In fact, if I'm the Boar, I'm telling them, you guys got to win. We got to win every game from here on out, guys.
I don't think they do, just because if Alabama loses, you have BYU, Miami, and Michigan sitting right on their heels.
Yeah.
Now, Miami is pretty much not going to play.
But Michigan got Ohio State coming up.
They have a way to play an ACC championship game. If they don't, they're not an ACC champion, and they could be left out. You could have the ACC champion left out this year.
Okay, if that happens going forward, why would you go play the SEC championship game? So what? The big money is playing for the national championship.
Absolutely it is.
So you're going to penalize
we
a team.
We already know this. We've done this for years.
You're going to penalize a team for going playing with the other team sitting at home not playing.
I get it. But that's the way it is, unfortunately.
Yeah. With this group of committee, I don't trust them. I
think your SEC and your SEC champion, aren't they giving the champions the first week bye?
Yeah.
No.
They get, if they're ranked top four. They're ranked the top four.
It is the top four teams, period, get the bye.
And you would think, though, if you would be in the top four if you win the SEC.
Yeah, you would think.
And you would think if you win the Big Ten, you're in the top four.
Yeah.
You would think. Now, ACC, not sure about.
Yeah.
Big 12, I'm not sure about that.
Ole Miss is sitting there at they'll
be 11-1.
They're at 6. Technically, they may be sitting there not playing in the SEC championship and sneak into the 4 spot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Texas Tech could lose their championship game to BYU, and then Texas A&M or Georgia is going to lose. Ohio State or Indiana is going to lose. You could have. I can see easily.
I think Indiana.
Ole Miss sneaking into 4.
If Ohio State loses, if they lose one game, the lowest they're going to be ranked 4th.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I think Indiana will.
I'm looking at Texas Tech.
Yeah.
If they don't win their game, I still think they're in the playoffs. But if they lose the championship game,
they're 12-1.
Move right there.
If they're 12-1, I think they'll drop to about 4th.
Let's say Georgia beats Texas A&M. Now you have Ole Miss and Texas A&M with the same record. Does Texas A&M only fall 1 spot?
Georgia go ahead of them,
or do they fall 2 and Ole Miss
I don't
jump
know.
up.
That's a good point. I don't know. That's interesting. Yeah, and you know what? Who knows? We might have a crazy week, a rivalry week for everybody gets beat. What happens?
Man, that would be crazy.
I mean,
for sure.
You never know. Usually, when you play poorly one week, you play better the next week. So I think Georgia Tech's going to play a lot better against Georgia than they did Pitt. I really do. Even though, why would you? Because that was really a huge playoff game for the ACC championship. But I think they will.
We'll see.
Let me talk about Auburn. Auburn was screwed out of the Oklahoma game, okay? They could have won that game. Think back. Texas A&M on the road. They could have won that game. They lose 16-10. There were some questionable calls in that ball game. Georgia, we all know. Kirby clapping timeouts and all that stuff. Who knows what happens if that thing was called, in my opinion, the right way. All those negative things happened to Auburn this year. All of them. It's just the law of average. Sooner or later, that ball is going to bounce your way. Those calls will come your way. And that's what's going to happen Saturday night at Auburn. They're going to put it together like no other night. It's going to be like it's been in the past. It's going to be magical.
And the sky opens up and the angels sing.
And the eagle drops the ball in the man's hand.
Auburn Tigers are going to put it all together. Offense, defense, kicking game. Who's got a better kicking game, Auburn or Alabama? It's Auburn.
Yeah, as far as field.
We have dropped fumble punts. We've missed field goals.
Yeah.
Give the advantage to Auburn. Defense, I would say
Who has
right
the better
now.
coach?
I would say right now that the defense, I would say Alabama's a little bit better than Auburn right now, even though Auburn's really good.
Auburn's really good, but the entirety of the season, Alabama's got better stats.
Yeah. All right, now let's look at the offense. Who's got a better offense?
I think Alabama has the better offense. It's proven by all the teams they beat.
Okay. I'll agree with that. Who's going to win the ball game?
I think Alabama's going to win the ball game.
Auburn. Auburn. We can't beat them. They played in Tuscaloosa, we win the game.
I think this game would have been a blowout by Alabama if we had Jackson Arnold and Hugh Freeze still on the sideline.
Oh, no doubt. There's no doubt.
Because I don't think Auburn could have scored 18
No
points.
doubt.
But you have to, I mean, and I may be wrong. I mean, he's right about the Auburn-Alabama game being squirrely. I mean, that's just the way it's been, especially if it's at Auburn.
About that place,
and I understand that. I'm not denying that. I understand that. But if it's Daniels or what's the other kid's name? Deuce Knight. Yeah, if it's either one of those, they don't have the experience, and I think that's gonna eventually catch up to them.
Yeah, I think the big thing that has happened since Hugh Freeze was let go, Auburn has made it a point to get the ball to their playmakers. Singleton's receptions are up.
Singleton and Coleman now, they're going to probably look good
Simmons
during
are
the
up.
game. Yep.
I mean, they're getting the ball to their playmakers and more downfield than they were before. That's kind of been Alabama's weakness, is spreading the field, getting it a little deeper.
Yep.
I still think Alabama's going to be there.
We got to take a break. Chad, what's the best way to get up with you?
Call Orthopedic Associates, 850-785-4344. You can also look me up at chadmitchellmd.com or robotmd.com.
Patrick?
Turf Pro PC on Facebook, local number 850-890-5820, your local pest control experts.
We'll be right back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
The Sports Blitz.
And see, my thing with Lane is I ain't forgot what he did when he was at Tennessee. He snitched on us. I ain't forgot that. But he's a great football coach, and he's definitely be a good fit for Florida. What happens when he gets there? He wins 10, 11 games in a row for 3 or 4 years, and then DeBoer gets fired, and now Alabama's open. We're Ole Miss.
The Sports Blitz.
Live and local, weekdays 4 to 6.
ESPN Northwest Florida.
Good morning. This is Joanna on ESPN Northwest Florida with your forecast on this Monday. Partly cloudy skies this afternoon and evening with a gentle breeze around 10 miles per hour coming out of the south-southeast, and look for the high to be 76. Tonight, there will be partly cloudy skies with the temperature reaching 67. Lightly sprinkling tomorrow with a high of 77. This weather is sponsored by Mid-South Lumber, the best little lumber yard in Panama City. Thank you for keeping that dial at ESPN Northwest Florida. Rely on it.
Golf is a game that should be fun, but to have the most fun, you need to play your best. That's where the experts at Golf Plus come in. Their friendly staff will guide you through the buying process, answer all your questions, and can help with any repairs you need along the way. Golf Plus is your custom fitting, club repair, and golf retail shop. Golf Plus staff is non-commissioned and will work with you to find the best product for your game, just like they've been doing since 1988. Golf Plus in Panama City Beach. Fitting, repair, retail. That's Golf Plus.
With over 4 decades in business, Instant Replay Sports Cards is happy to take your collection to the next level. All new hobby boxes, signed memorabilia and supplies, new and vintage cards and Pokemon. Buy, sell, and trade. They're an authorized source for Topps, Panini, Upper Deck, and Leaf cards. Instant Replay Sports Cards inside the Stanford Station on 23rd Street next to Academy Sports. Come see the bigger store and the larger inventory or visit online, InstantReplaySportsCards.com.
If you got more A's on your truck than you did in high school, you might be a Bama fan. Now back to the Coach James Hale Show on 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
Welcome back. 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida. Here are the coaches' poll, the latest. The big poll will come out tomorrow. And we shall see how it matches up with this. Coaches poll, no doubt, the Ohio State Buckeyes, number 1, 11-0. Indiana's number 2, also 11-0. Texas A&M's 11-0. They got a huge game at Texas. They're number 3. Number 4, the Georgia Bulldogs, 10-1. Oregon looked really good at USC. They beat USC pretty badly.
Yeah, and you know,
they look good.
We keep talking about USC, and you know, the coach and just, you know, Lincoln Riley. Like, how good are they doing? Not.
Yep.
And how is he considered a coach?
When's he going to win a big ball game?
Exactly. You know, the other teams are considering him as a head coach, maybe recruiting him over.
Oh, speaking of that.
I don't get it.
Speaking of that, this could happen, and it makes me sad, man. Our offensive coordinator, he is the difference in this ball club. He's one of the best offensive coordinators I've seen that Alabama's ever had. The guy is incredible. Saban tried to hire him before. I know why now. This guy he's the difference in this football team. But he will probably be the next head football coach at Cal. They fired their coach. He's out from that way. Got a good reputation out there when he was a coach, OC at Washington. He's also the OC in the NFL for the Seahawks. Look for him to be the next head football coach at Cal,
Wow.
Do you really want to go to Cal, though? I would try to get something bigger and better than that one.
There's too many other good jobs.
Yeah. I'm telling you right now, I'd go after him. I'd go after him right now. Ole Miss is number 6. They're 10-1. Texas Tech, they're 10-1 also. Now we go to the 8-9-2 records. Oklahoma, the number 1 9-2 team in the country. Notre Dame is number 9. And number 10 is Alabama. All 3 of those teams are at 9-2. BYU is 10-1. They're number 11. Vandy. I want to ask you guys, who do you got, Vandy or Tennessee?
Vandy.
At Knoxville. It's in Knoxville now.
Vandy's for real.
Vandy's a different team.
Vandy is for real.
Okay. They're 9-2. They got Miami at number 13, 9-2. Utah is number 14, 9-2. Michigan at home versus the Buckeyes, 9-2. Who do you guys like in this ball game, Michigan or Ohio State?
Ohio State.
Number 16, Texas, 8-3. Number 17 is Virginia.
You're not going to talk about Texas A&M?
Not right now. Oh, okay. What do you like, Texas or Texas A&M? Who you like?
I got Texas on this one.
Got the upset at home.
Yes,
okay.
I do.
Good pick. Who you got?
Texas A&M.
Virginia's ranked number 17th. They're 9-2. Tennessee jumps up to number 18th in the country. They're 8-3. They look good. They destroyed the Gators. 19, Georgia Tech. They fall to 19th. They're 9-2. And then you got USC drops to 8-3, number 20. 21, James. Come on now. 21 teams. That's hard for me to believe that there's not better teams than James Madison. James Madison's ranked 21st. They're 10-1. North Texas. They're 10-1 at 22. Tulane's 23 at 9-2. Pitt is 24 at 8-3. 25 is SMU at 8-3. I really think Pitt would beat North Texas.
That's what I was
James
thinking.
Madison.
Pitt and SMU.
I don't get this one. I don't get. Let's look.
And Tulane.
Let's look at the end at the top 25 for AP. Now AP, exact same thing. SMU 25, Pitt 24, same thing. Now they got the Associated Press has Georgia Tech 23, where the coach is Pohab 19th. Tulane's 22. North Texas and the other one. AP, North Texas 21, James Madison's a 20. So it's a little bit difference there with AP in there. Let's take this call. Good morning, sir.
Morning, Coach. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
Hey, let me ask you a question. Which team impressed you the most this week, by the way, on a Saturday?
Probably Oregon.
Okay. Because I'm hearing a lot of hype about the Texas game, but I'm not feeling it on that one.
Well, who do you think's going to win that ball game?
I'm going to say, you talking about the A&M Texas game?
Yeah.
I want A&M to win, but I'm guessing there's a lot of hype toward Texas, so I'm going to go with A&M on this one. How about that?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a close, real competitive football game. I'm looking forward to that. And that's going to be Friday night, ABC 6:30. Help me out. Help me out. Who's going to win the Iron Bowl? Alabama or Auburn?
Alabama.
We shall see. I hope. All right. What about Florida State?
Oh, Florida, and I'm a Seminoles fan all day. But I'm taking Florida. How about that?
Did you watch Florida, Tennessee?
I did not watch that game.
You might go back and watch it, then call us back.
Okay.
They might tie.
Yeah, it might be.
They might tie going to overtime.
Yeah. They might
really? Okay.
It was bad.
I am a huge Seminoles fan. I really am. I'm an FSU fan all day. But I got to pick Florida. And I know it's hard sometimes when you love a team, but you got to be real sometimes and just pick a winner. You know what I mean?
Right. I got you.
Ohio State, Michigan.
Yeah, who got that one?
Ohio all day. Come on.
Okay. Oh, I was going to ask you this, FSU. Yeah, what do you think about them going ahead, the president, the athletic director, they're going to bring Norvell back? What's your thoughts on that?
I try not to get into the politics of sports sometimes. You know what I mean? As a fan, I just like to keep my butt on the sidelines and just watch, be entertained from time to time. That's it.
Okay. That's fair. What are the games?
But, I'm excited about, say what, Hoss?
Georgia Tech, and then we have Ole Miss, Mississippi State.
Georgia Tech. Man, you're putting me on the spot. I just called to say hello.
Let's put you to work.
That's what you did.
We needed an expert.
Yeah, welcome to our world here. This is our world.
I didn't expect to be interrogated this morning. But
I get that every Monday.
I really got the gears going. Y'all got the coffee going and everything. Oh, wow. Man.
Well, tell us, Georgia Tech. Which team? You got to answer it. You got to tell us.
Who you got?
I think Georgia.
Oh yeah,
I think Georgia on that one too.
Yeah,
Georgia.
It's going to be hard.
All right, what's here's the main question. Here's what everybody wants to know. What's Lane Kiffin going to do? What's he? He's going to stay at Ole Miss?
Who cares?
He's going to retire.
He could.
All the money he's making.
But Coach, everybody, I'm not when I'm looking at the schedules right now, I'm not seeing any big upsets right now.
Okay. All right. Well, what'd you have for us today? Do you want to say something?
I forgot. Apparently, I'm under the microscope, so I didn't. Man, I was just calling in to say, like, hey, I appreciate listening to the show, but also, like, who is somebody that y'all are impressed by, or do y'all see an underdog team winning later this week? Who's y'all's game, like, hey, to watch?
This is guaranteed to happen. This is what's going to happen. You can take it to the bank. I already got inside scoop on this. Michigan's going to beat Ohio State. Michigan will beat Ohio State.
You think so?
Auburn's going to beat Alabama. Mississippi State will beat Ole Miss. Georgia Tech beats Georgia. Texas A&M will lose to Texas.
What?
Pitt, Miami. Watch Pittsburgh. Pitt, Miami.
I got somebody involved in the mob. It's going to happen.
Well, there is a lot of sports betting going on.
There's a lot of illegal stuff. No, that was Wildcats picks. I was just calling out what all Wildcat.
Yeah, blame it on me.
all these predictions that we still don't know what Lane Clifton's going to do, huh?
Right.
Lane Clifton.
He's taking the offensive coordinator job at Alabama.
He's waiting for them. Hey, thank you for calling. We appreciate it. Chad, you guys have a great Thanksgiving. Patrick, have one. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be out the rest of the week. You listen to 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
The Panhandle never stops. Turn to 104.3 ESPN Northwest Florida.
This is Joanna with your latest forecast.